You know, I've been sitting here, like, fretting for hours over, like, scripting and, oh, am I saying the right things here and all this stuff, and I think the time for that has come and gone. So, I'm just gonna wing it. Haha. Dragon pun. Hey, what's going on? It's the Nito Queer, and yeah, sorry, it's been like 4 months, almost 5, something like that, since my last upload, and we're not even going to talk about the fact that the last upload wasn't even a proper video. It was just playthrough of Tunic, and not even the whole game, and I didn't even continue it. I'll be honest, I don't know why I uploaded that. I got the response I pretty much expected, which was that no one was interested, an extremely long, unedited stream VOD just kind of being dumped up onto the channel, so I let it go. Plus, a lot of other things happened within the past couple of months that kind of needed my attention, like having a literal child and stuff. So I haven't really had a focus on YouTube lately. I've posted in community posts and stuff that I've more been focusing on TikTok and stuff like that because A, I like the platform more, B, I have so little time between everything that I can't really dedicate a lot of time to long form content if I want to keep up streaming and taking care of my child and all this other stuff. I have a lot of juggling I need to do. So I just kind of left YouTube to the wayside for a bit, but I think I'm ready to start giving it a go again. I miss it. I actually kind of do. But the problem is that I always am worried about what I'm going to talk about and stuff, and what I'm going to focus on content-wise. And yeah, I'll be real, I don't even have an answer for that. My original plan was just to full-on just dive right into making strictly Pokemon Unite content and just uploading matches of that here and there, because matches are 10 minutes or so. It's kind of easy to get them up, it's kind of easy to chop them up and splice them together and whatnot, but if I'm being real, it's really hard to be entertaining by yourself and to make Pokemon Unite entertaining when it's a niche game that not a ton of people still play like they used to. And I'm not even saying that the game isn't popular or anything, it's that it's not exactly popular with the people that I've kind of surrounded my following in. But, I mean, I might give it a go and see what happens, but I can't make any promises. But at this point, I just kind of have to try something. The problem is that I don't want to divide my audience, but I don't really have much of one left at this point, so I don't think it matters. It kind of sucks. For a little bit, I felt that magic of YouTube a year ago when I covered Gyro Shadow Scale, and was able to kind of keep the momentum going for that for a bit. It was a good time. I had fun. Even if, like, the views weren't amazing, they were way better than anything I expected, but I wasn't able to ride that high forever. While we're sort of kind of maybe on the topic of Gyro Shadow Scale, because, you know, that was kind of, that topic was like the whole thing that took my channel off. I'm sure people are interested in what I have to say about his like hour-long response video on his YouTube, where he gave a much more detailed and thorough breakdown of why all the things being said about him were false and stuff. I don't care. You can't pay me to care. I already got the impression that Gyro didn't think he did anything wrong when he very much did, and he knows that he did something wrong, but he won't admit it. So it's not even so much that he doesn't think he did anything wrong, it's that he won't admit it from the first response video. So there's no point in me listening to him deflect all of the same exact talking points from before, so I'm not going to properly address the video. He doesn't talk about me directly, and I, quite frankly, could care less if he did. I don't care. I'm not taking down my videos, but I also am just so over the topic. And a couple people did ask me, like, what do you think of the video? And there's my thoughts. I think it's just more of the same disingenuous missing the point that he did the first time, responded to it, but now he's deflecting the blame onto the people that accused him of things. I do want to say that I feel slightly bad that I contributed to the overreaction to that whole situation, but I'm not going to go out of my way to say more than that. Cynthia is still very much around, although I think she might be gone for good this time. I'll give a quick breakdown on that. Cynthia, multiple times, has tried to get in contact with me on Discord and other stuff through other aliases, but they won't admit it's them, and the last time they tried to add me on Discord, and then I messaged them and I said, who are you? Why are you adding me? And they said, oh, sorry, accident. And then they blocked me. That's the last I ever heard from them. That was a few months ago. It's kind of ridiculous that it went on as long as it did. It was almost an entire year of just occasionally Cynthia would pop up again. I'm very glad that I brought, their actions to light, but do I feel good about the fact that fucking Kiwi Farms got a hold of them? No, I don't feel good about that at all. I wouldn't wish that on literally anybody. I'm kind of fucking glad that the site as it was is fucking gone. And for the people that will say, well, Kiwi Farms had some good stuff on there, broken clock twice a day. That's all I'll say. I have a lot of things that I kind of want to talk about that do kind of somewhat dabble in drama, but am I actually going to talk about it? Am I actually going to go out of my way to talk about it? Maybe. Maybe that's where the Pokemon Unite stuff comes in, where I just record a match or two of Pokemon Unite stuff, and then I just kind of talk over it, whatever topic I had in mind, do some fancy editing stuff, and talk about the things that I want to talk about. I guess it might be something I do alongside of like just the actual Pokemon Unite content and all this other stuff. But as of right now, my focus was primarily gonna be on Twitch and TikTok, and YouTube is just gonna be an afterthought. I don't have an interest in relying on YouTube or any of the platforms I post content on. I don't want to rely on a single one of them for stuff, and I especially don't want to try to deal with YouTube, which just has objectively the worst discovery and the worst algorithm. I constantly use the language like, oh, I had a following, I had things pretty good on Twitch and YouTube and stuff for a while. When in reality, I still have it, I just need to get into the rhythm of regularly uploading stuff again. And I'm ready to give it another go and see if I can actually make this work. To anybody that watched this, thank you. I don't deserve the support that I've gotten, but I appreciate it. And I will see you all in the next video. This is Nito. Have a lovely Dergi day.